Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 3 of the Brewhouse Gaming Podcast. A podcast between two brothers just like to get together, talk about gaming, talk about entertainment, talk about technology. You know the drill if you've been here before. My name is Brewski. I'm one of your hosts. The other host is a guy named JT. He's my brother. If you've watched before, you know him. Jonathan, what's up? How you doing?
What's going on?
So today's topic is going to be the top 5 games, our top 5 games of 2018. So the top 5 games we played the most, well, not necessarily played the most, but that we thought were the best designed overall, just overall the best games of 2018. If you missed last week's episode, it was, what was last week's?
Last week was the most anticipated games. No, last week was Bethesda.
Oh,
and
yeah.
76.
Yeah, that drama. Okay.
Yeah, that one wasn't streamed, but no, surprisingly, I've only played 1 out of 5 of the games in my top 5.
I've only played 2. I've watched all of them, but I've only actually played 2 of them.
Yeah, same here.
All right, so before we get into it, we just like to do a recap of the games we've been playing in between episodes, or in between the last time y'all saw us. So I'll go ahead and go first. I started a Kingdom Hearts 2 playthrough again, just leading up to Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm not going to put myself through playing Kingdom Hearts 1 again. I love the game, but the combat is just so clunky in it. I can't put
Tank
myself...
controls.
Yeah, so I went through, I watched a story summary on stream, and that was fun. I'll probably watch it again. But I'm
Critical
doing...
or Proud?
Critical. So I'm doing a normal playthrough on Critical, and then I'm going to do a level 1 playthrough on Critical, because I've never done that before. So I figured that should hold me over for the next, 21 days, however long it is.
Yeah, it comes out at the end of the month.
Yep. I'm seeing people say the 25th. Is that like an early release or something? Or is that like the Japanese version that comes out the 25th?
It could be 20. No, 25th is a US release date too.
Okay, so however many days, that 17 days. So I kind of have to hurry that up, actually.
Yeah, that's on Friday. I like that.
So what have you been playing since the last time?
Oh, what have I not been playing? So recently I've gotten the kick that I'm going to go back and try to play some old games that have my backlog that I purchased, just to try to clear them out. I randomly went back and did Madden NFL 17, got the platinum on that. I downloaded a game called Inksplosion. It's this little twin stick shooter type game. Easy platinum, 30 minutes per. I played Devious Dungeon, which is looks very like Rogue Legacy. I don't know if you played that. I went back and played Life is Strange Before the Storm. And recently I've been playing Guacamelee 1 on the PS4. Going back and play that. That's by Drinkbox Games they've done Guacamelee, they've done Severed is their other big name that they did. And I'm just gone back and done that, and I'm trying to finish up a couple more games before I get SpiderMan, and I'm going to try to do SpiderMan before I start playing Kingdom Hearts 3.
Let me be sure I didn't mute you here. No, okay, you're good. Yeah, I think we're all just really excited for Kingdom Hearts 3. I know a bunch of people are doing their replaythroughs or playthroughs of this all the other games.
Yeah, that's all over Twitch right now, is everybody playing through Kingdom Hearts, which is cool and everything like that, but that's why I think I'm going to probably go back and play Spider-Man or something like that first and get the platinum on that before going straight into Kingdom Hearts. Yeah.
So, when it comes out, I'm literally staying off the internet until I play the game. I don't want any spoilers. I mean, like half the game's been leaked already, apparently. So
I haven't seen anything.
Yeah, on Twitter, I'm muted. I muted a whole bunch of stuff. All right, but getting into the topic for tonight, our top 5 games of 2018. So I think this will actually be the first episode that will be within our time parameters we set for ourselves.
Yes.
First episode, was introductory. It was I think it was almost an hour unedited. But that was with the after hours or after post podcast thing we did too, where we talked to chat, which we'll probably do tonight too for a little bit.
Post show.
Yeah, post show, which we might end up when we live stream them, twitch.tv/Brewski. We'll probably continue doing that. So if you want to come by, stop by, watch the podcast live. We do stream. We'll probably stream what do you think? Every other one?
Yeah, I'm thinking we'll do every other one. We're probably going to try to get out 2 a week.
2 a week. So we'll stream one of them and then record the other one and put it on all our other platforms. So
Yep.
for those of you who don't know, we do YouTube, we do Stitcher, we do iTunes, and we do Spotify and SoundCloud.
Yeah. Well, not Spotify yet. That's the next one I'm working on.
Okay, so
SoundCloud, Stitcher, iTunes. We all have the audio versions up. Episodes 1 or 2 are live right now.
mhm.
Brewhouse podcast. 2018. Yeah.
Yeah, they were. I mean, they weren't great. There was I'd say 3 really good games, like really solid games that came out, and we'll get into them. All right.
Yeah.
So, like I said, top 5 games of 2018. What we feel were just the best overall games, not necessarily what sold the best, not necessarily the biggest ones, although majority of mine are kind of major titles, but just go ahead and dive into it. So I'll go first. Starting off number 5 for me, Super Smash Brothers. You know who doesn't love a good Super Smash Brothers game? And this one is like really big. I think they have every single character that's ever been in Super Smash Brothers, and you unlock them as you're playing through the story.
Yeah, it doesn't take long to unlock all the characters and everything like that.
Yeah, and then I know they had launch issues with online play. I think they got that together fairly quick. It seems like, at least.
Well, that was a Nintendo. They were launching the online platform with Super Smash. So.
Yeah, and they had a bunch of issues. From what I've seen, they got it resolved. You know, Smash is like I don't want to say a classic, but it kind of is. You know, everybody loves playing Smash. Everybody likes. I mean, I like watching it. It's been an esport for however many years, and I think it was overall a really solid game. Don't have a Switch yet, so I haven't played it. Jonathan doesn't have a Switch yet either.
No, I'm waiting out for the next iteration of the Switch consoles. I think there's going to be
like the
2 new
upgraded
Switches
hardware
this
and
year.
stuff.
Well, I don't know if they're going to do upgraded hardware. There's going to probably be 2 more versions of the Switch. One of them probably come out this year. There's going to be the compact standalone that's going to have the Joy-Cons that don't remove.
Okay.
I'm thinking that might be released alongside Pokemon, but then there will probably be also the bigger screen version.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because a lot of people complain that, portable wise, the Switch is fun, but they wish the screen was a little bit bigger, sort of like how iPhone has the regular size and then the Plus.
Yeah.
So something along that.
Yeah. All right. So what was your 5th ranked game from 2018?
My 5th ranked game is The Messenger.
The Messenger.
Which was released on PC and Switch. So of course I have not played it. It's a action side-scrolling platformer.
Okay.
That's built on Ninja Gaiden.
Mm-hmm.
So think almost like Celeste type side-scrolling, 2D platformer. So 16-bit era and everything like that. Just looking at it, I cannot wait for this game to come to PlayStation so I can play it. I would play it on
that's why
PC.
you're waiting. That's why you're waiting to play it.
That's why I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it to come to PlayStation. I could play it on PC. It was released on Switch, but everything I've seen about it is just great. Because the thing is, as you're playing the game, you unlock abilities, and you can your character will time travel. So you're talking like old samurai, and then you walk through a portal in the same level, you're futuristic samurai, and just bouncing around, doing different moves and everything like that. So it's just it looks like a very solid action platformer that I'm really looking forward to and seen great reviews on.
Okay, nice. Yeah, I've never really gotten to the side platformer games, but I don't know. I definitely see the draw to them, and I feel like that mostly they all have unique aspects, especially that one. So
well, yeah, you've never played anything like that or Celeste or what's the one I'm thinking about? Shovel Knight.
Yeah, I watched you play a little bit of Shovel Knight.
Yeah, that's a masterclass of a game in itself.
Yeah.
I mean, 16-bit games are so hard to make, so expensive to make now that just most of the time when they come out, they're great. But so what was your number 4?
My number 4 was Monster Hunter World, and I actually got this game on PS4. I was the only person I knew that got it on PS4, and I actually might have put it ahead. I might have put it in number 3 if I had actually played it with people. I made a rule for myself though. I'm not buying games twice. If a game's going to come out on PC, I'm going to wait for it to come out on PC, because I bought games twice too many times. I've fallen into the trap. Let's put it that way. So I bought it on PS4, and it was a really fun game. I mean, and despite its flaws, it kind of had FPS issues. The controls were a little funky, but I think that's just Monster Hunter games in general. Just having to get used to them. It was the first Monster Hunter game I'd played, so. But it was a really solid game.
I think the biggest thing with that game turned me off is just the combat. It was too slow paced, too Dark Souls ish type gameplay and everything like that.
Yeah.
And the whole grind and stuff like that. Like, I understand the loot grind and everything like that, but it just has to be in the right kind of game setting for me, and that wasn't for me. I understand why people like it.
It's
a lot of people like Monster Hunter.
It's kind of one of those things where like the grind is kind of like it is in Warframe, where you're grinding. Yep. You're getting in Warframe, you're getting new frames. In Monster Hunter, you're getting new like armor sets, but there's nothing you're grinding towards. So you complete an armor set, and you're like, all right, what do I do now? Get another armor set, stuff like that. So overall, it was a really solid game. I still watch. There's actually a Korean guy on Twitch that I still watch play it, and some of the monster fights are insane, and it looks really good on PC. But I'm just not going to buy it again. Definitely a group game, I would say, because solo was fun, but once you got to end game, some of those fights could tell would definitely be a lot more fun with other people.
How many people could you have in a party at once, or was it like 5?
I don't remember. It was 3 to 5, I want to say.
I think that game would be definitely better if you had like a good like solid 3 people running around just like questing and everything like that.
Yeah, I agree. All right, so what was your 4th game?
Beat Saber.
Beat Saber, okay. Was not expecting that.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know if you've seen any gameplay of this.
I have. It looks insane.
Second coming of Guitar Hero.
Yeah.
Just
the modern day Guitar Hero. Futuristic Guitar Hero, actually.
I'm really considering getting PSVR whenever it drops low enough. Well, I want to see if they come out with a new version of the PSVR before I buy one. But mainly because I want to play that. I want to play RE7 in PSVR VR. But I mean, it's just like that game looks so intense. It looks fun. Everybody that I heard that's played it and watched it, it looks
get a workout too.
Yes, no, you get a workout because I mean, there's parts where you got to duck through blocks and everything like that. It just looks really intense.
You got to be like sidestepping and stuff and dodging the walls. Okay, I could definitely see that. I like that choice. All right, so this is kind of where we're getting. I kind of switched it up a little bit. I'm kind of being more open in these, and the switch I did, I put SpiderMan at number 3.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I haven't played SpiderMan yet. We're waiting on it to go on sale. We were too busy when the game came out. Didn't have enough time to play.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was playing God of War when Spider-Man came out.
Yeah, you were late to God of War, but
yeah.
Because this dude has like 5,000 games on his backlog. But anyway,
too many.
Yeah, I put Spider-Man first. I ended up I said I wasn't gonna watch it, but when we decided we were gonna wait to play it, I said, all right, I'll watch it. Combat looked really good. I don't know, just something about that Spider-Man game on PS2.
Yep.
That game was so amazing. This one kind of reminded me of it, but I mean, it was a solid game overall. Combat looked fun. The quote unquote story looked unique. I really like how they brought Miles Morales into it. I don't know if you knew that. Spoiler alert, but
yeah, I did.
Okay, I really liked that part. So
that's the thing. Even with the DLC they've added, they've obviously started building towards a second one. Now the second one's probably not going to be released until I'd say PS5.
Oh yeah.
But I guarantee you that, I don't know if you knew it, but Spider-Man is the best selling PlayStation 4 exclusive game. So it's already passed up Horizon. It's already passed up Uncharted 4. And it's already, I think it's sold 9 million copies already.
Jeez,
since
okay.
It came out. So no, this game for me looks great. And I get what you just said. Like, yeah, it's going to be compared to the Spider-Man game for PS2. But I hear people say that it's like that, but it's also better, and many people just like to get in and just like swinging around.
Just the movement of the game is so smooth.
So smooth. It's so easy and simple. The combat could be repetitive at times, just like a button smasher, but also just like everything that the quality that's gone into it. I mean, people commented that some puddles looked similar, so Insomniac went back and changed that real quick in a patch. I mean, they just recently went and dropped the the Miles Rainey Spider-Man suit from the Tobey Maguire movies in there for free. I mean, come on. Most of the time, people would pay like $10 just to have that. They could have
Yeah.
very well charged for it, but they just threw it in there for free.
That's one of the things I saw about the combat was you could literally do like 2 combos on every fight and you would be good.
Yep.
Which, I mean, most people, if I don't want to say a real gamer, you know, back in my day, but like I feel like most people would be like, oh, well, I'm not going to use the same 2 things over and over again. But you could. And that kind of seems kind of...
Yeah, it depends, because I mean, if you're looking for a challenging like fighting game, obviously you're gonna go to Bloodborne, Dark Souls, stuff like that. But if you're gonna go for just like a action, fast pace,
kick people's ass kind of stuff,
yeah, button masher. I mean, that's it's almost like a newer version of a beat 'em up game. So,
okay, so number 3 for you.
My number 3 is Red Dead Redemption 2.
Okay,
so I want to play this game. I don't know when I'm going to get to it. Probably not for a long time. Just because games, for me, yes, story makes a difference, graphics make a difference, but the first thing I'm going to notice right off the bat is the combat. If the combat isn't fluid and isn't fun, it's not going to hold on to me. I think that's the biggest reason that The Witcher kind of turned me off, was the combat. I didn't really care for it. That, and the fact is I opened up the side quest map and saw there's 10,000 things for me to do in the first area.
Yeah, he opened up the map and saw like 500 question marks and was like, oh god, I don't have the time to sink into this right now.
No, because I'm the type of person that is, okay, I have this little area, I'm going to clear out everything to do before I move out to the next area.
That's exactly what I did.
So
it took forever.
Yes, I understand the greatness of Witcher, and that's Red Dead. It looks beautiful. The story looks great. I'm thinking I probably will eventually play through it, but I'm just gonna do, straight story missions.
Yeah.
Not go off to the side and do everything like that. Because I've looked at the platinum for that. I'm not gonna sink my time into that kind of game.
See, that's another thing. Like I said, I'm waiting for that game to come out on PC.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll probably be a year or 2, but I'm gonna wait.
It'll be this year.
Because that game, I feel like it would be amazing on PC. And going into my number 2, Red Dead is actually my number 2. You know, I wasn't that excited about it at first. I played the first one. First one was a really good game. And this one just seemed kind of, I don't want to say drawn out, but it's like, okay, you do side stuff, and I don't know if there's fast travel in the game, but like for some of the side missions, you literally have to sit on a carriage and listen to what the people are saying for like 15-20 minutes. And
I don't think there is fast travel. I don't think there is fast travel.
I don't know if there is. I haven't really watched any of it. But
you gotta travel 30 minutes for a horse. You gotta shave yourself. You gotta bathe yourself. So amazing. And then some of the side scenes, it's like, oh, you're getting some action from the maid. And
there is fast travel. Okay, but even then, like for some of the side quests, it's like it's so monotonous and drawn out. And it's like, yeah, The Witcher had all this stuff, but it was like the side quests would like develop the area you were in, kind of thing, and all the hidden stuff was like a cave with like a monster at the end, or like a certain scenario, stuff like that.
But I think graphically wise, that's probably a tie with my number 1 for best graphics of the year in video game. Now, granted, it's probably better on Xbox One X, 4K and all that, but
the most powerful console, 18 million teraflops of power.
All the flops.
Whatever that means.
All the flops.
No, it was definitely a good looking game. Probably one of the best best looking games on console we've seen so far.
Crazy thing is, Call of Duty still outsold it.
Yeah, I mean that's just like the mainstream stuff though. Call of Duty will always sell well. I mean, Infinite Warfare sold well, and the premiere trailer had like 200 million dislikes on YouTube or something, and it still was like one of the top selling games of the year. So all right, so we kind of flip-flopped ours. So
yeah, my number 2 is SpiderMan. We talked on it. Great game. Can't wait to play it.
Really solid game.
The next thing, coming from Insomniac, which is a already well-established company with Ratchet and Clank games.
Makes games we love.
Great games, great quality games, smooth games, no errors, no glitches, and everything right from the start. Can't wait to play it. Probably have the platinum by the end of the month.
That's really rare nowadays when a developer releases a game and it's good to play the day it comes out. I feel like there's always, when a game comes out, even if it's single player, there's always bugs, there's always glitches. I feel like that, and probably both our number ones were, both of our number one were like, they came out and the game was good to go, 100% playable. There was nothing wrong, and when I say nothing wrong, nothing game breaking. Like,
yeah, Skyrim, you're not going to go open a door and the game's going to crash.
Exactly. All right, so this is going to be both of our number ones. It won Game of the Year. And I was pretty surprised it won Game of the Year. But God of War is both of our number ones. Just, I mean, if you haven't played God of War, go play God of War. Some of the stuff,
game of the decade.
Yeah, some of the stuff they did in that game, like the thing that blows my mind the most is when you load into the game, there is not another loading screen.
Yes, that's the best thing.
It is a cinematic experience playing that game.
Now, there's some things that aren't perfect in it, like being the devil's advocate here. The menu screen is cluttered.
Yes.
Fast travel could be a whole lot better.
Yeah, they did the fast travel to kind of feed along with the cinematic experience, where you have to go through the dwarven gates, and it's like you stand there waiting for like, what, 2 minutes or a minute, whatever it was. And it's like, all right, well, you could have thrown up a load screen and like, you know, done the tips or like the interesting, you know, facts or whatever. Yeah,
but they wanted the whole one cut experience.
Yeah, which I mean is a good and a bad thing, but I agree it could have been better. The combat was really fun. I'm really glad they switched it up from the traditional kind of weird camera view.
Yeah, but how great was it throwing the Leviathan axe and just having it come right back in your hand?
It was awesome. I mean,
and then spoilers whenever you get the chains back and everything like that.
The Blades of Chaos, yeah.
The Blades of Chaos.
Yeah, that was a powerful scene, dude.
But it's just this game, just you enjoy every aspect of it. So you're just cruising around on the boat with Boy, and your talking head friend is just sitting there just telling a tale. And whenever you get to your location where you're going to go do your mission or whatever, you just sit in the boat and wait for him to finish the story.
Yeah. That's one thing I noticed was like all the backstory and stuff. Apparently they went to like certain places and talked to like scholars on Norse mythology, and they're like,
surprise me.
And they're like, we want to get this stuff right.
Like, does not surprise me.
And I think for the music, they got like some Icelandic choir that's like world renowned for whatever kind of music it was. I mean, it was, because I've watched, if you go on YouTube, they have like a bunch of background videos on like the making of God of War and stuff like that, of the new one. And I mean, some of the stuff they did is just, I mean, they definitely went all out, and I'm excited because they're making another one.
Yes.
Or they're probably making another trilogy off this storyline, if I had to bet.
Yeah, I mean, they're doing definitely another one for sure. I mean, it's crazy to think that as good as this game was, it still got crushed by Spider-Man, but that's just the name of Marvel and all that. But no, this is one of the games that's going to be, the PS4 is going to be remembered for how good of God of War was.
Yeah. Think they're going to be DLC for God of War?
No,
probably not. They could.
They already had it. No, it was New Game Plus was the only DLC.
Okay, that wasn't DLC though. Maybe it was, but it wasn't new content.
It was a post game patch. No, they said they're not going to have any new content. That's the only post release content that they're going to have. They
could, but they're probably not going to.
No, because they're probably going to start focusing on the second one. I mean, after that cliffhanger of the ending scene.
Yeah, we won't spoil it, but
no,
it was, and it was also funny looking at. Okay, so when you think of like Thor and Odin, we're kind of accustomed to look at them as good guys, and I wouldn't necessarily call Kratos a good guy, but he's not. He's not. But in these games, he's not exactly like the gods that of like Thor and Odin are like, they're not good people in these games, which is kind of like the revolving theme that's always been in God of War games. Like, none of the gods are good, and it's kind of unique to see just a different guess a different perspective on like, you know, we're so used to Thor and Odin from the Marvel movies or, you know, whatever else, and it's like they're the good guys. It's like, no, they're the bad guys in this game.
Now
And you're the bad guy.
we've talked about what we think the second and third game is going to be. I personally think the second game is going to be Atreus' boy is going to help kill Thor at the end of the second one. Kratos is going to die, and then the third one you're going to be playing as Atreus
fighting Odin,
going to try to kill Odin.
Yeah. Now, where do you think? I mean, we'll spoil everything except who Atreus actually is, but where do you think Freya is going to come into that? Do you think we're going to fight Freya in the second one?
I think Freya is going to end up killing Kratos, honestly.
Okay.
I mean, I think she's probably one of the only people that probably could.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like there's 3 people that could kill Kratos: Odin, Thor, and Freya.
Well, I think he wouldn't be able to fight back fully against Freya.
Yeah, probably not. Probably not. I don't know, man. I'm excited for that series. I hope they make another trilogy out of it.
I think they will.
I mean, as soon as I played that game, I knew I could not touch another game for the rest of the year, and God of War was going to be my game of the year.
Oh yeah, I mean that Queen Valkyrie fight. I mean, come on.
Yeah, it was dumb. Like, it was so good. All the Valkyrie fights were really good. Some of the best design fights I've ever done, honestly.
It's just the combat of the game was so smooth and so great, and it was perfect.
And I'm a stickler for this. The music in the game was amazing. I mean, absolutely amazing. You know, I've done band my whole life, and that's something I usually look at in a game is the music, and it just blew me away.
It's one of those games that you can listen to, just like put on the pause menu and just like listen to the soundtrack.
Yep. So God of War, we'll go down our lists again. Number 5, I'll go down all my lists first. So number 5, Super Smash Brothers. Number 4, Monster Hunter World. Number 3, SpiderMan. Number 2, Red Dead Redemption 2. And number 1, God of War.
And mine was 5, The Messenger. 4, Beat Saber. 3, Red Dead Redemption 2. 2, Spider-Man. Number 1, God of War.
Yeah, so we wanted to do this episode somewhat early in the new year. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and follow, like, whatever you do on whatever platform you're listening to. I'll go through.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Our names, I'm Brewski. He's JT Broussard. You can find us on every platform by those names. You can search the Brewhouse. Is it Brewhouse Podcast?
Yeah, the Brewhouse Podcast
on whatever platform you're on. Yeah,
Stitcher, SoundCloud. Yep.
And like I said, we're going to stream once a week these episodes on Twitch. So twitch.tv/Brewski. We'll probably, you want to set it Tuesday night?
Yeah, we can do Tuesday night unless work issues.
Yeah, Tuesday night 7:30. Follow us on Twitter. We update everything on Twitter, so follow us on there. But Jonathan, you have anything else you want to say?
No, it's looking to be a really good year in video games. I mean,
I think so too.
I think last year was a great game. I mean, there's a lot of games that we didn't mention, like Celeste was a great game. I mean, there's
Assassin's Creed Odyssey was good.
Yes, Odyssey looks great. It makes me want to get back to the Assassin's Creed franchise. Yeah. But I mean, okay, the end of this month, we have Kingdom Hearts 3. Resident Evil 2 comes out in February. Then you have Anthem, you have Division 2, you have Days Gone. I mean, that's just April. And then maybe Last of Us 2.
Maybe. We never know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this was episode 3. A little preview of next episode. We're going to be talking about all the news NVIDIA did at CES.
And Elgato.
So NVIDIA announced a new card. They announced some FreeSync, G-Sync kind of stuff going on. And Elgato introduced, like, what was it, four new products?
4 new products, yep.
I think, yeah, well, three products and one software.
Physical products,
yeah, stuff like that. So product, software, we're going to be talking about that, getting into it, what we think about everything, so on and so forth. So guys, thanks for watching. If you're watching on Twitch, don't go anywhere. We're going to hang out, chat a little bit.
Yep.
But otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see y'all later.
Keep gaming.
Keep gaming, brothers.